I dated many emotionally constipated boys. They're good for poetry. So this one is called Here's a Flower That Needs No Water.
Oh, no.
You with the cracks running through you. I know you think you will never be whole enough to fill the leaky holes of someone else's heart.
You with the fractures in the places that teach you how to love, the fissured kisses and the broken cart of wishes.
You with the sad blue of goodbyes, hidden always behind your eyes. You releasing those constant yearning for the lost choices of yesterday's sighs.
You with the thunderstorm you carry in the heart you jammed close so hard all the words in the world couldn't pry it apart.
You with the overcast laugh, you with the fists that only open only in your sleep, marked with lines that look like irrigation tracks to a land where you are clearly
Lost. Stop. Look at me. Breathe.
My lips are not cement, and they cannot seal your wounds, but I am here, palms held open, and I love you.
The next one is a poem of mine called The Man We Loved. It is, I think, my own personal universal gay anthem, but totally from my point of view, of course, being the narcissist that I am. This one is called The Man We Loved. The man we loved, the man we had, the man we wanted. They pass us in the street. They're going to the gym, to the park, to the pub, to invisible rooms on the internet. They cast their lines out for other men now. The men we wanted who wanted nothing to do with us. The men we hid our names from and crept away. They are disappearing into their work, into the rest of their lives, picking up the phone to answer the call of another man's voice, and then putting it down again. The men we had now plow the ache of other men. Time flips them over each other and abrades them to the bone. These men who taught us to be bridges, always on the way to somewhere else, something better. The men we loved, who wiped the disappointment from our lips with a thumb, with a tongue down a throat, a promise to call and a promise fulfilled. Long before the accident, the illness, the overseas job, a touch turned cold, the averted vision, the other man. The man we loved, the man we had, the man we wanted. They have done far worse than failed to miss us. They have forgotten us. Each is slinking off into a cab with another guy and does not wave goodbye. These men who taught us of ourselves crane to hear the call of new lives now, the call that is always waiting to be answered. A boy, a crying wolf, or maybe, just maybe, it is the truth this time. This truth we keep leaving our better selves for, only to find them again when we least expect it. A face, rising like the moon in the night's long window, a night we are scaling with our hearts in our mouths. And then, when we reach the top of the stairs, what luck! The moon has become a mirror.